Hi there, my name is Kasia. I am Oriflame consultant and Oriflame manager. Why did I put consultant? Because I'm absolutely passionate about customers and selling. But on top of that, I'm advising. I got my group, and I have just recently advised them what else they can do during the Christmas to increase their sales. And I thought I will make this video for all of the consultants in the UK and maybe in different countries with the tips what else you can do in December after first week of December to increase your BP sales. Some of you might not have the orders yet in December, and let me tell you this. It's first week of December gone, and the panic mode just kicks in some of my consultants' head. Gosh, I need to have my BP, I need to have my points, and I want to place my orders. What to do, what to do. So here, I've got some tips for you, what to do to get those orders in. I've got the full list, I will tell you, and I will show you where is it? It's in my calendar, and I would advise you to take some notes and put them not on piece of paper but on the calendar for first. This is the first thing you can do because Christmas is a specific period and you can use those tips and repeat them year after year. So I've put that in my calendar for 2018 and I'm going to remind that myself in November what else I can do and what I've done last year. So I had fabulous sales and I want to do them next year again. So at first, I will tell you what I've done. I set myself a challenge and I wanted to triple my Christmas sales this year. Why I wanted to triple them? Because last year I've been a newbie. I didn't quite get it how I can do it. And I've done last year in November and December together 306 BP. And I thought, well, this year I know more and I would like to triple it. And why I want to have such a big sales? Because it's possible, and that's what I can tell you. It's possible because in Christmas, and during that period, our customers, our lovely ladies and gentlemen are buying for themselves. So they're buying the essentials, they're buying gifts for themselves, and they're buying gifts for others. So they're buying three different products, and usually they buy only essentials. In Christmas, they buy two more so we can triple our orders. And this year, I've done so far 651 points in November up to now, and I've got 3 weeks left. And what I want to do, I want to place another order for 250 BP. So I've written down what else can I do, what else you can do to do that. So the point number one is to remember that the customers are buying, that's what I just mentioned, for themselves and for others and for family members and gifts for themselves. Um, the second point, what you can do is to visit your friends. I'm thinking here now about mums sitting at home with babies and say that you want to give some chocolates for their babies. I've done it 6th of December because this is our tradition in Poland. I'm Polish. And in Germany and other countries, we're visiting during Christmas our friends, little ones. And what you can do, you can call your friends and say to them, you know what, I am in the area and I've got some chocolates for your little Alexander, for your little Susan. Can I come in and just give that to them? And let me tell you this, I don't know the parents who wouldn't say no to you and no for treats their children can enjoy. So this is what you can do, and that's what I've done. I've done this little box. It's only £1, and I think it's about 8 snowmans inside, and 8 children can enjoy that, and you've got 8 opportunities if you do that as well to talk about Oriflame. And you can tell the parent, for example, well, I've got chocolate for your children. I forgot I haven't got anything for you, but you know what? I've got the Oriflame catalog. And this is still the time when you can advertise our Christmas catalog for the customers. What else you can do? You can do stalls. If you haven't booked your stalls, you have to remember to do it about September, because usually they are fully booked. This year I'm using that for training with my team as well. And stalls is such a great opportunity. I will tell you later on what else I will do during those stalls, because some of them I've got after 16th of December, and this is after the deadline when you can place Christmas orders. But that's going to be my last point. What else you can do, and this is the huge idea I had recently. Basically, my girls and myself, I've prepared some Christmas cards, and I'm going to add those Christmas cards, and which will say thank you for shopping with me, have a happy Christmas, Kasia Oriflame. But however, what to do if you haven't got those orders? The cards are waiting, you haven't got those orders, you cannot put them in goodie bags for your customers. What to do? Apparently, there is a great idea what you can do, and people are all over the world in many businesses doing that with their business partners. So you can take those cards, keep them in your car, keep them in your handbag if you're walking, and when you are in the area of your customers, you can call them and say, and invite them for the meeting and say, I am in the area, I would like to personally give you the Christmas card and personally thanking you for your orders, for being with me this year. And that's very meaningful, and that will strengthen your relationship with your customer, that will build your loyal customer. And if you hand your card personally to your customers, they will stay with you for a year. And if you do that, I can guarantee you your customer will still place an order with you in December, because for majority of people being at home, for majority of moms and women, they are not receiving cards personally. They're receiving text messages, they're receiving messages through messengers, and for example, they're going to their work and they've got stacks of cards with their names on them laying for collection. And people lost the personal touch nowadays, and if you do that, they appreciate that even more, because it's very rare for customers to receive something personally, but it's common in business worlds, for example, in banking, where the banker would invite a business partner for coffee, for lunch, and give them some Christmas goodies, freebies, and thanking them for the business they've done with them in that particular year. And this is also something what you can remember doing, because that will also build your business profile. I am the consultant, I am the group manager, but I like to call myself, I am a businesswoman, and this is what I want everyone else around to see in me. Another thing you can do the Christmas party with your sponsor, with your consultant, and just brainstorm what else they can do and find out from them what they're doing. And this is always very inspiring. So celebrate within your team, invest in coffee and box of mince pies, and just have that joy with your team, and brainstorm within your team as well. What else you can do? You can talk about Oriflame during the Christmas party, advertise through your makeup, through your nails, maybe through the accessories. The earrings, the cloud bags we've got this year are brilliant. So do that. Don't necessarily take the catalogs with you for the parties. Always remember to ask the host for permission that you can talk about Oriflame. And also, if you haven't been invited for the parties, if you don't go to any Christmas party, maybe you want to organize Christmas party at your place, And don't forget, the parties within your family are also brilliant moment to talk about Oriflame and get some orders from your family members. Another things you can do, of course, gifts for your family. So if you haven't done them yet, I think as a consultant, you're obliged to give your family members the gifts from Oriflame. And if you've got, for example, daughter who is specific and she wants some shoes or clothes, and that's not necessary Oriflame, always add a little bit something from Oriflame as well, because our family are the best ambassadors. And I've got great stories from last year, and that just makes me laugh, but that leads to another point what you can do. I bought 2 fragrances for my husband last year, and by the time I reached 24th of December, I didn't have any for my husband. I just sold them, because I just been saying to my customer what I purchased for my husband, and as it happened, they wanted the same. So I give my husband's products, I sold them and give them away. So this year I'm buying 4 products, and hopefully I will have at least 1 under the Christmas tree left for my husband. And this leads me to another point, what else you can do. You can be and advertise via social media that you are emergency for your customers. So if they need some gifts, they don't have time to buy, they can call you and you can deliver them gift wrapped for them. And it happens, and people are often invited over by their friends, and for example, they don't want to take the wine with them, they want to be different this year. So what you can do, you can advertise that you've got some milk and honey gift set, you've got some golden decor, or you've got some fragrances always in stock, and you can still place those orders and have, if you've got the budget, to have some stock available. Another 2 points and 3 points, and this is what you can do, is what you can do after 16th of December. So the deadline for customer orders, and in order for you to place them and deliver before Christmas, is the 16th of December. So what to do after 16th of December? After 16th of December, you've got still a good few days to get the orders and sell the stock and increase your income in December. And there are 3 things what you can do. So the first thing is to wait for the company offers. And last year, I remember the company did mystery packs, and they are great deals when you can buy products for 70p, £1, £1.50, and sell them with 500% profit. So, for example, you can buy mascara for £1 and you can sell it for £5. And I'm sure some of deals like that are going to happen, and prepare your customers, and you be prepared to buy some mystery packs this year as well, because it's such a great investment and value for money. Another thing you can do, you can keep advertising what you've got left. If you've got any stock left, for example, sales are over, you've got some stock, so don't advertise the Christmas stock, don't advertise yet the sale catalog. Advertise what you've got via social media and what you can deliver to your customers. So the stock you're holding in, stock you've got at home, this is what you're advertising and this is what you're selling. Also, what is important, and why is this important? It's because if you sell the stock you're holding, then you've got your money back and you've got the money to reinvest, and this is what I'm doing. And often, and that's what I want to do, I want to sell the stocks, so I've got the money to reinvest in those mystery packs and offers company will do at the end of the month. The first thing what I'm going to do after the 16th of December is to do some vouchers with specific days. So I'm going to aim on those customers who hasn't yet placed the orders on time before the 16th of December, or maybe you've got some customers you didn't manage to reach at the beginning of December. So send them the vouchers. it doesn't have to be a printed and cut, and you don't need to spend the time to print them and prepare the paper version for your customers. You can just download some photos and do the messages, edit the photos and add just this is the 10% of voucher for you to spend. And of course, we want to have our customers spending these vouchers in December. So just remember about the valid dates. So offer valid from 20th of December for another 8 days for you to enjoy and spend. And remember, customers after Christmas, after 24th of December, are relaxed, are enjoying Christmas, or also just relief the Christmas. Some of them, the Christmas is over, they can just chill and they are in the mood to spend. Imagine that. Don't look at those customers who might not have the money because they spend them all for Christmas. There is still a big percentage of people, of your customers, who would like to spend and like spending on sale after Christmas, and we're aiming for those with the vouchers. And the vouchers, this is something you do if you had, and I mentioned that before, stalls. So I've got my stalls on the 16th of December. So I know if the customers with my Christmas catalogs not going to order at the day of my stall, which is 16th of December, they're not going to get the Christmas gifts in time for Christmas. So I'm giving them the vouchers, which are going to they're going to be able to spend after Christmas. And the vouchers is a brilliant idea, and with vouchers you can just direct and make some more orders in that time before the 16th and 28th of December. I hope you enjoyed those tips. I hope you had some ideas, and I hope you will be able to generate some more orders with that. What I can say to you, if you are not used to working a little bit harder, it's definitely worth it this Christmas. Personally, I know that Christmas, it's a wonderful period of the year, and it's so much easier to approach customers, but also new customers with Christmas and with this joy you can create for your customers. I am going to do that definitely with my Santa hat. I'm going to wear every day, and I wish you to build this customer base this Christmas, and I wish you to have minimum 200 BP orders, and I wish you to have the best moment of the year for you as a just woman doing business, for you and for your customers, for your groups and for your consultants. Merry Christmas to you.